All right, so we're going to be talking about creative burnout and how to tackle it and manage it. But before that, let me give you a little insight into my life. I started acting at the age of 12. I'm 25 now, so it's been a good 13 years. And fortunately, I mean, acting happened to me. I was spotted at a mall, and that's how I got my first film, Ferrari Ki Savari. I never wanted to be an actor. In fact, at that age, my biggest worry was finishing my homework on time. But acting happened to me, and through that process of making that film, I realized that I love acting, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. The feeling of the liberating feeling, the freedom that it gave me to be able to be anyone and express myself, really made me very happy. So that's why I decided that I want to do this for the rest of my life. And cut to a few years ago, I remember being on a set of a show that I was doing, and I was in the van waiting for my shot, and everything was going great, right? We were 20 days into the schedule, things were going great on time, but I just wasn't feeling happy. I was feeling very tired, exhausted. There was no creativity left inside of me. I didn't have any energy. I was frustrated, angry, all of these feelings. और मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि यार ये मेरे साथ क्यों हो रहा है. Like if things are going okay, my parents are saying that you're doing well, why am I not happy, what is wrong? And in that moment, just there's a knock on the door and they call me for the shot, and I push those feelings to the side and I go give my shot. And that's how the shoot went. I kept pushing these feelings aside, and by the end of it, I was still not happy, still not satisfied. And that's when I realized that probably I was going through a creative burnout. A creative burnout happens for many reasons. There are many symptoms. It can be, a reason, a result of if you're overworked, if you're overburdened with things, and also when your passion, which is a source of joy and excitement for you, becomes a burden. It can be deadlines, and it can be multiple things. So I figured out a few tips and tricks for myself through the years, which I would like to share with you guys. And I think the first thing to solve any challenge is to address the problem, address the challenge, which I wasn't doing. I was pushing it aside. But the moment I addressed it, I acknowledged it, I realized that it can be managed, and it's not a permanent state of being. So acknowledge the problem. Then the second step is to take a step back. Detach yourself, no matter how many deadlines you've got to meet, no matter how many people you have to meet, or work you have to do. Just take that for yourself, because you need to feel okay here and okay here. Work is important, of course. Your passion is important, but being happy in life is much more important. And you should take that time out for yourself. Be kind to yourself. So take that break. Stop going on social media. Stop interacting on social media, because you will see people doing well, because everyone puts their best version out there. Even if I click 100 selfies, I'll put the best one out and then put 3 filters on it and then some more and then put it out, right? So it tends to play with your head. So detach yourself from social media. Take that time out for yourself. Also, I think another thing that is important in a creative profession is that वो कहते हैं ना कि I didn't choose the 9 to 5 life. That's why I'm working 24/7. So that's what I think. That's what a creative mind does, right? You're constantly thinking about the next. If you're a musician, you're thinking about the next song, or you're thinking about the next script, or you're thinking about the next big thing, right? You're never at ease. So I think just take that time off, detach yourself, be with yourself, be present in the moment, breathe, tell yourself why you started doing it. I started doing it because it made me happy. I didn't know the amount of money that was going to come. Everything else is a byproduct. I just enjoyed it, and that's why I thought of continuing it for the rest of my life. So I think that is one thing that is important. And the next point is that you should share. I am that kind of a person who used to keep things inside of himself. I never used to share, and it used to eat me up, because I didn't want to come off as someone who's weak, right? But one day, out of desperation and because I couldn't take it, I shared it with my dad. And I think It was the best day of my life because it brought me and my dad closer. It really helped me, take off the weight of my head. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. So I think sharing is very important. Keep your real people around you, who will be honest with you, who will be real with you, which is very important. And yeah, rest, I think all of you are really amazing at what you're doing. I met a lot of amazing people here. So I'm going back home inspired today. But these are a couple of things that I just wanted to share with you guys. And just know that, whenever creative burnout kicks in the next time, just know the symptoms. Just take a step back, breathe, know that the spark is inside you. All it needs is a little fuel to reignite. That's all.